Hi everyone, hello and welcome to part two of our Wild by Nature colour along. So this is the lovely image of Penguin Pals by Lesley Smitheringale, and in part one we did the skin, and in this part I'm going to finish off the hands and then continue with the rest. And this part as well I'll also be providing the actual coloured image for yourself. And we'll also have a giveaway. So that'll be good. We'll have a giveaway and we'll just have loads of fun, the chat and the catch up. For those who haven't seen the flip through of the new book, then it is on my channel. So if you want to go into my my YouTube page, so go into my actual profile page of YouTube, and then if you just go into flip throughs, then the full flip through is there for you also. I've left all the applicable links in the description for Lesley's stores, social media, and on my social media as well. So you can click away and you can find everything that you need to know. Hello, everybody just coming in. Hi, Robin. Hi, Joey. And hi, Gary. That's no problem, Robbins. You're welcome. Welcome to Lurk Away. Now, I'm just going to go and grab the link for the image. So if you want to take part and colour along, you're more welcome to. Now, on the last image, we did, myself and Lesley did find a bit of an error with the image. The eyes were a bit off. So she did look a little bit cross-eyed. Lesley has now actually fixed that. So when I give you the image will be the new version of it. So it should look a bit more accurate. What I've done is I've tried my best to go over a Posca and then redraw the eyes in using gel pens, just so I didn't have to redo the whole image again because ain't got no time for that. So I'm just going to grab that link for you guys, and I hope you're all well, and it's lovely to have you all here. Just a moment, guys, because it's on my art page that I've got the message. Do you know what it is? But whenever I use Messenger on the laptop, it's always slower than it is on my phone. It just runs so slow. I might just have to like message it to myself from my phone, and that might just be a lot quicker. Okay, so let's try that. There we go. Hi, Holly. Hi, Joey. Hi, Michelle. What is going on with this link? Right, I just want to copy the link. Okay, so that should give you the link. So hopefully that works. If somebody can click on that and let me know if it does work, that would be fantastic. And that should give you access to the image for 24 hours. So just make sure you save it, print it, just make sure that you have it for keepsake. And yeah, have fun with it, guys. So that is the image for you lovely lot for coming along today. And we're going to be doing a bit of a giveaway towards the end of the stream for your chance to win a copy of the PDF book, Lesley's Wild by Nature, which is fantastic. So we're just going to continue on. I'm going to finish off them eyelashes because I've had to go over them. Just want to make them a little bit finer. So I hope everyone is well. I do find with these edding ones, they go over pretty much anything, which is great. But I do wish they had a finer tip because even the fine one is still a bit chunky. It works, fantastic, excellent. You've got the image, amazing. So at least we know that works. So enjoy, guys. Thank you so much. Hey, Colouring and Tangling. Nice to see you here. Looks a bit better. She looks like she's wearing mascara. Now, Lesley did say she was going to pop in and say hello to you all, but I don't want to promise that because she did say she would, but I wouldn't blame her if she didn't because where she is in Australia, it'll be 6 a.m. so she'll be tired, bless her. There we go. You're more than welcome. Thank you for letting me know that works. So I think the eyes are pretty much done. I'm going to wait for the gel pen to dry before I can go back in and put the black in the middle of the eye and the white highlight because being gel pen on top of gel pen and Posca, it's going to take a while to dry. So we're going to continue on and finish the hand. So if you didn't see part one of how I did the skin, then you'll be able to see with the hand what I'm doing. I did use what did I use? I used the Pale Fruit Pink, which is A00 Copic, as a base on the skin, and then I'm going to be going over it with my pencils. So I'm going to be using a mix between Polychromos pencils and Prismacolors. Which is my current go-to mix of pencils, is mixing Polychromos with Prisma. I just need my light peach. Got my colours here, and I just need a bit of raw umber, terracotta. There we go. So I've got my colours here. And I'm just going to start off with my dark. I'm just going to go in the folds of in between the lines here, just to create natural lines. And then my pretty much go-to skin color is for darker skin and for shade, considering we don't really ever get much of summer. But so yeah, some of you might have saw on Belinda's channel that she also did a launch for Lesley, and she did the leopard image, and this is kind of like a follow-on of that, just with a different image. So very honored to have the privilege to be able to be involved in this launch of this brilliant book. You're getting buffy, are you? I know it was doing that in Sammy's stream earlier, so I don't know. I think it might just be a YouTube thing. But yeah, it was happening with Sammy before. Oh, Leslie is here. Oh yes, colouring tangling is Lesley. As I got my bird brain on. Hi, Lesley. I'm like, oh, a newbie. Hello, it's Lesley. Have you got your coffee and everything? Because I know it's very early there in Australia. So happy Friday in Australia. It's still Thursday here in the UK. It's 6 a.m., isn't it, where you are? So you're up very early just for this. So I really appreciate it that you've actually set your alarm and to come along and watch the. So yeah, I've been watching a few streams today, and has been a bit of a buffing issue. So if you do have any problems, then let me know, make me aware of it. There won't be much that I can actually do about that, but it's good to know. The only thing I can imagine is you could try just refreshing your screen, come out of the stream and come back in. That tends to work. But yeah, it's been a problem all day. So has everybody had a busy day, or people had time off, or people just working? How are you enjoying the nice weather? I know in Australia it's your winter there, which is quite strange because everywhere else it's pretty much summer, apart from in Australia. .48 degrees. Well, if that's Fahrenheit. We are, what are we today? I know the other day we were like 25 degrees Celsius. Today we're 20 degrees Celsius. Well, this is this evening, so it's cooled down a little bit. So 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So to us, that's very warm. You were wondering how long it'll take for me to clock on, to click. Shadow's just walked in, so I'm guessing I'm going to have to move some things out of the way because his blanket's on the side here. Shadow's just meow saying hello. You tend to get up early. I do as well now because David gets up really early for work and it just wakes me up anyway. I'm a bit of a light sleeper anyway, so once he's up and getting ready and a cup of coffee or tea and then just starting with my day, and then I'll probably have like if I'm not doing anything. But yeah, I always get up about 8 o'clock in the morning. That's when he's like really had a good sleep. Shadow, what are you doing? Shadow. He's just sitting at the door to looking at me as to say, why are you in here? I couldn't downstairs. He's such a demanding cat. He always wants attention. So yes, Leslie, I've had to try and do my best to try and fix the eyes. The only thing that I could use to fix them was to go over it completely with Posca and then draw them in with a black to add the pupil and then white for the highlight. Oh, you live in Queensland. Queensland's like is it the south coast? Not the is it the south coast of Australia? You're like pretty much on the bottom of Australia, aren't you? My geography is poor, by the way. Geography was not my strong subject at school. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, yeah, the nice winter snuggles. Although it's nice in the winter when Shadow tried to do it last night or the night before, and we were literally like having to have one leg in, one leg out the sheets, and the window open. Shadow wanted to snuggle, and he's obviously it's like, Shadow, I can't cuddle you any longer. I am hot. Because they don't get any more. Shadow's a handful enough. Aren't you? Aren't you? You're a little bugger, aren't you? Mischief. So yeah, guys, make sure to check out Lesley's social media, her Etsy store, and have a look at the flip through of the new book. I do think it's Lesley's best book so far. I'm really enjoying the direction that Lesley's going in, and I'll be looking forward to trying a different image from this book. I know I didn't, to be honest, Holly, when I got and the person who had him couldn't look after him anymore. And he was already called Shadow, and I was like, Shadow, what a weird name for a cat. I'd never heard of a cat called Shadow. But then I thought, after a couple of days of having him, that he was named very appropriately because he just would follow me everywhere and wouldn't leave me alone. So I thought he is definitely a Shadow. So I kept Shadow, and I've never heard of a cat called Shadow until I started YouTube, and then pretty much everyone's pets are called Shadow on YouTube. It's just a strange thing. It is so I've never heard anyone else have a pet called Shadow, and then I come onto YouTube, and pretty much every other person who is on YouTube has a pet called Shadow. It's just strange. It's like one of the first things that I found out with Belinda is that we both had a cat called Shadow. Southeast. That's what I was trying to say, southeast. I was going to say east south. That just doesn't sound right, so southeast, yes. I'm having a bit of a my brain's not fully functioning today. It's like one side is, but the other's not. Not quite fully charged. That's when you want to call it. I would say it's not a fart, it's more brain constipation. So yes, I'm just blending this all together. I don't want to spend too long on skin because I do 5 videos. I'm spending forever on skin. So if you have followed my videos for a long time, then you should be an expert on skin by now. So I'm trying to quickly move on to other areas so you can benefit from it, really. Where's my eraser? So yeah, there's a few images from the book that I would really love to colour. There is a one with a raven, which is the cover, and I quite like the bat lady. The bat one's quite pretty cool, right up my street. What else is there? There's a really cool one with a lady covered in feathers. It looks like a Rio, sort of like Brazilian carnival type of lady, and she's with a parrot. Although I'd probably have a daunting time with all the feathers. That's just me, though. I'm not a massive great at feathers. I'll give it a go. Hi, Candy. Welcome. The link at the top of the chat. So if you wanted to scroll back up, then you're more than welcome to, and the link is there. And it is available for 24 hours. So if you want to give this a go yourself, then you're more than welcome to. So it's with thanks to the lovely Lesley for supplying this image. And we're also going to have a bit of a giveaway as well. I'll say just over halfway, so about, I would say we'll do it in about 45 minutes. Because usually I find we'll get a flood of people in after an hour of streaming. I know there's a few people on the bed now. So it's quite a funny one to have when I stream quite late in the evening here in the UK, because it's quite difficult to time it, because I'm finding that it used to be a case that in the evening was most popular to stream, but now it seems to be most popular to stream during the day here in the UK because of obviously the international followers. So it just keeps changing. Majority of the world, it's summer, so most people will spend the days out and not on YouTube. So they probably would do that in the evening. So, but when it comes to winter, then in the evenings in the UK, it's normally quite busy. So yes, it's very unpredictable, the streams, isn't it? Yes, so anybody who's coming in, colouring and tangling is actually Lesley Smitheringale. She is the artist behind this image and the brand new book, Wild by Nature. It is a fantastic book, and we're going to be giving one lucky winner a PDF copy of that book as a prize today. Also, as well, if you are going to take part in this colour along, you can actually take part in. You can use this image and then post it on Lesley's colouring group, as they are doing a colouring competition with this image, and you can win some fabulous prizes. So if you want to learn more about that, head over to Lesley's colouring group page on Facebook, and I have left that link in the description also. Now that gel pen should hopefully be dry by now. Let me just get a. Let me try my Posca. Okay, so the black's in. I've got to wait for that to dry, and then I can do the white. So we're doing this in stages. As for outer eye, shadow. So I'm doing the best I can to redraw the eyes myself and put them back in. Hi, Rochelle. Oh, that's all right. Thank you so much for dropping by. Be nice to see you properly again soon. And I'm just going to take this red and I'm just going to add some veins, like red veins into the eye, white area. What are you doing? Shell's just making weird noises. I'm not coming over there to give you a belly rub. Flopped on his back with his paws up. Okay, so hair. What we're going to do for hair. Well, I did actually think in regards to a clothing, I did want to do like a neon sort of vibe, like a neon yellow and a neon pink. So I need a neon yellow. So what should we do? Should I do a neon yellow scarf, or should I do a pink scarf? And then do like a neon yellow jacket? What should we do? Let's have a vote. Should we do a neon jacket or a neon scarf? And should we do a pink neon scarf or a pink neon jacket? So one's going to have to be pink, pink. One's got to be a neon yellow, and one's going to be neon pink. So what should be what? Which neon should be the jacket? Which neon should be the scarf? Neon yellow jacket and pink scarf. Okay. Okay, we'll do that then. So I'm just going to put this down as my marker base. So this is barium yellow, which is Y00. So it is a very light luminous yellow. I think I'm going to have to get a refill for this soon. It seems to be becoming rather dry. Thanks, Gary. How is your colouring line coming along? I'm sorry I've not been able to take part on this occasion. I'll try my best to do the one in the future. I've just been really busy and it's been quite demanding. My time's been quite demanding at the moment. Well, it's lucky, Lesley, I'm doing that. It's lucky you say that now because it's exactly what I'm doing now. So great minds think alike. What vibrant pink have I have in a Copic? I have a shock pink, so that's probably the closest. Yep, that's definitely neon. That is definitely neon pink. It doesn't look, I don't think it looks as bright on camera, but in person it's like, whoa. This is called Shock Pink, which is RV04. Now, I don't think I'll get all the image done on this stream. I will speak to Lesley and see if she wants me to do another stream to continue on. It's entirely up to Lesley. If she wants me to do an additional stream, then I'm more than happy to do that. And that would be next Thursday if I do. What? He is such a funny cat. Honestly, he just looks at me funny. Just thinking, what are you? He has that look to say, what are you doing? Okay, so that is marker base down. I'm just going to leave that to dry a little bit. See if I can get these highlights in the eyes. I will get these eyes right because I have worked and worked and worked to get them right. We shall make it work. So is anybody colouring anything at the moment? Everyone's a bit quiet this evening. What is it with everyone's been really quiet? I'm not used to this being as quiet. Have you finished the colour along, or is that still going, Gary? Okay, so I think that is the best I'm going to get the eyes. I think we've managed to sort the eyes. Lesley, let me know if you approve. Does she still look a bit cross-eyed, or is she okay? Is she good to go? I don't think I'm going to get opportunity on this occasion, Gary, if I'm honest. Just being handed so many opportunities and for colouring and other things as well, and obviously life stuff going on. I'm just not going to be able time to fit that in. But I will try for the next one because August is not as busy as July. So August onwards, I don't have as much on, which is for me. You know, you probably think, oh, that's not a good thing. I think it's better because I get to spend a lot more time on each project rather than limiting my time with each project. So I'm actually looking forward to be able to spread my projects a bit further so I can do a bit more with them. I hope that makes sense. So I'm using my magenta Prisma and I'm just going to sharpen it. I must say, I am finding my new Tagal sharpener much better than my previous one. I've got the same sharpener, but it's in pink, which is my. Oh, thank you. Well, if you can just send me a snapshot of the image so I know which image it is, saves me having to count or trying to. I'll have to try and find the book because I've not seen that book in ages. And I'd probably have to photocopy the image because the paper in that book is not great. And yes, I am a bit of a paper snob. I know. I just have to come to terms with it. That's why I do get a lot of PDFs. I know what I like. The paper type is because I like using mixed media, and even when I was at art school, I've always been considered as a mixed media artist, and I'm very fussy with paper because not all papers can handle mixed media. Not, it's some papers are very limited to what they can take on the paper wise. So I do like using certain types of paper. This one is the Kelly O'Gorman paper, which is available from her Etsy, and I've had no problems with it whatsoever. It's been taking pretty much everything and anything on it. And I do highly recommend it. And I do have the Artway paper as well. So this is very smooth, but just have some mild texture, a little bit more texture, and a bit. adding some like watercolor on top. The paper, actually, I'll quickly show you. I actually have a drawer, and it's just full of different papers. So the paper comes in packs of 25 like this, and this is what it looks like. Cogcreative.com, and it's 170 GSM plain art paper, and it's just absolutely fantastic for mixed media. So that's what I use. And I got 100 sheets for £10, which I think is rather good considering it's a good quality paper. I have paid a lot more for paper and for a lot less amount of pages. Lesley is still with us. You've fallen asleep. I know that it is. It's very hot here too. There you are. I've actually been considering buying a fan, like a stand-up fan, because we don't actually own one. Because living up in the north of England, you don't actually ever really need a fan because it's normally very cold. We get what we class as the Scottish weather. But at the moment, it is absolutely warm. If I feel like there's a need for a fan, especially on the night time when you go to bed. And you only second cup of coffee. I was saying, Lesley, before, I think you must have been making a coffee or something. I was saying I don't think I'm going to get this all coloured in one in this stream. So it's entirely up to you. But if you want me to, I can always do an additional stream, so like part 3, and we could do more of this image in part 3. It's entirely up to you. But if you want me to, then I could do that next Thursday. Oh, you're walking on a cold. See, I'm the type of person that'll get colds in the summer. I don't understand that. Who gets a cold in the summer? Oh, thanks, Lesley. Okay, so I was asking before, Lesley, as well. I think that's pretty much the best I'm going to get with the eyes to correct them. So I'm hoping you approve, and I'm hoping they don't look. I hope they look a bit more better than than what you said before, because you said they were a bit cross-eyed, weren't they? And you have now fixed that on the image. I would be very uncomfortable in that. Yeah, I've let people know. So I've given them the link for the image, and the image is the amended image. But I didn't bother starting again because I didn't have time for it, to be honest. I've had so many projects on, and I just thought, well, you know what? I'll just fix it. I'll fix it. I'll challenge myself to fix it. And if the eyes look a bit off, then that'll be on me, not you. So yes, we did. We thought we'd just put an eye patch on it. Or we thought about putting some ski goggles on, just covering the entire area. You ready for autumn? Whew. I wish it was autumn. I'm definitely. So I do like the sunshine, but I don't really get to enjoy it as much, and especially being really bad sufferer of allergies and hay fever, pollen, dust, and all that. The summer just isn't good for me, especially in the UK when it is just, and I'm in the countryside and it literally is just all trees and flowers. So you can tell I have a nightmare time with flowers, and but I'm definitely more of a winter baby. I was born in winter, and I would say autumn winter is definitely my element. I like being warm by a fire, wearing a jumper, and just being cozy. I don't like being sweaty. I get them really bad. I actually have to take my antihistamines every day, all day, all year round. Just because it's not just like pollen, and it's also like dust allergies. I also have pet allergies as well, which I've got. I find that I've got a lot better and a lot used to shadow over the years. But if I think I've just learned to adapt and I've got used to them. Yeah, it's not good, and I don't like it when you get that sort of like tickly back of the throat, and you can't scratch it, you can't do anything with it, so you constantly try and swallow. So I never had that but I used to have really bad problems with my sinuses, and I used to get nosebleeds all the time. Just randomly would start and start, and it would take forever to stop, and it was just uncontrollable. But eventually, as I got older, and went through puberty, they stopped, and then I started getting the allergies. Yeah, I'm really bad with certain fur as well. Like, I'm not bad with shadow because as I say, I'm used to them. But long-haired dogs, I'm not so bad with. I don't know how I'm quite bad with, but short-haired dogs, go figure. Okay, Loretta, I'll see you later, hon. Thank you for dropping by. Okay, so just need to do this jacket. Now, if I don't get any more coming into the stream in the next 5 minutes, then I will postpone the giveaway until the next stream. I might try and do this. Because it doesn't seem fair to do a giveaway when, you know, there's hardly not as many people to take part. What are you doing? Shadow. Yes, I would rather wait until there was more people. And I was going to try maybe like an earlier stream, so maybe do one like morning time for me, so it'll be evening in Australia. Just try and find a time where it is good for America and Australia, because I do find that the majority of my viewers are USA. So I think if I film where it's evening in America, okay, so that's the clothing done. I think I want to give her some funky nails. Hi, Abby. Nice to see you, hon. I think we should do it in neon as well. We've got like a bit of a neon theme, haven't we? Should we get her some green nails? Like a pastel green. That would probably go. Because she is looking very 80s-esque. So So I might as well stick with that. No, she's not in here today. She has a few problems that she needs to sort out. Obviously, I'm not going to go into detail because that's not for me to say. But yeah, she's sorting a few things out, so I didn't expect her to come in today. But yes, I'm hoping she's better soon. Yeah. So I just hope she's okay. Now, hair colour, guys. What should we do in regards to hair colour? What are you feeling? What kind of vibes for hair colour have you got? You're thinking dark. Well, let's have a look. I've got on my phone a picture of that penguin. So shall we take the colour from the penguin? Two seconds. So there's that penguin in an orange beak. So I can either do like the blue, black in the fur, or I could do orange-ish hair. Thanks, Abby. Yeah, I think we've kind of fixed the eye situation. Blue. Okay. Okay, we'll do blue. We'll do blue. Okay. We'll do blue. But we're going to do dark blue though. 2 seconds. I'm going to ask Cubby for a cup of tea because I can hear he's got the kettle on. So just 1 second. I'm just going to get a refill, guys. So back in a second. Cubby, can I have one? No drink. What? Yeah, so David's making me a nice cup of tea. You love the sign. Yeah, Shara got me it actually. It was a nice gift from Shara. We were the fairies. I thought it was very appropriate. So this is blue green. I do want to do a piece soon, just using like alcohol markers only, because I miss just you doing that. Because at the moment I've been doing a lot of marker and then pencil on top. So I think for a future stream I'm going to be doing a bit more alcohol marker, only do a bit watercolor. Obviously the color is not going to remain this block and not just this blue. I am going to add some navy blue. I'm buffering. Oh, okay. It was doing this earlier. It was doing this on Sammy's stream. Thanks, babe.
Okay, where do you want it?
Just that. Thank you. It's not buffering here at all. It's just keep going like on my screen. It froze. I think it is just YouTube, guys. YouTube is playing up. To try refreshing or come out with the stream and come back in. Okay, so here. Yeah, it's just Facebook in general, Hannah. It was like this in Sammy's stream earlier. It just kept buffering. So I think it's just a YouTube thing, not any particular stream. Yeah, it's very humid. It is very, very humid. It's a bit icky and sticky. Yeah, he's a felon. He's a felon. He's a felon uck. A felon, a fellow. You're a felon. You're a felony. No, he's a fellow UK fellow Brit. So I told you, honestly, my brain is like blech today. Oh, whereabouts is she gone? Which part of the UK is she currently in? Three seasons. We have spring, autumn, winter. A houseboat. Okay. So houseboat, she could Nottingham, she could be Southampton. Just trying to think what else would have like them boats. It's all in Yorkshire as well. Gary, no. Places in Yorkshire that have canals and canal boats. So in Durham we have a nice like river, but I wouldn't say it's for canals because the type of river that it is, I don't think it would be suitable for canal boats. Because it has like in Durham we have like a river, but like partway through the river it has like like a man-made, what do you call it? Like it's just like, you know, you have rocks and all the water will just go through it like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a rapid or something. Well, it has you couldn't go take a boat on that way because it would just destroy the boat. There's a bit of a drop. Leeds, Liverpool. All right. When I think of canal boat, I just think of Rosie and Jim. As a kid, I used to watch, don't even know who Rosie and Jim are, but it was a TV program in the UK, and it was this puppet girl, and they lived on a canal boat, and then the canal boat would go to different places, and the show would explore these different places. You've texted her. Well, it is 10:30 at night here in the UK, so you might not get a response. Areas where it would be darker. She's not a night owl. See, I used to, but now I'm in a bit of a routine. I go to bed quite reasonable. Like the latest I'll ever go to sleep is midnight. But usually it's before 11 o'clock. And then I'm up by 6:30. Thanking you. It's coming along. I'll get there. I'm just doing it by layer. I do need to sharpen it because I think if you have a sharp point, it makes it much easier, especially for hair. These are rebels used to, honestly. Bad influence. Sure, Abby, sure.